Namaste and welcome to your yoga practice. Today we'll be using one block and a yoga mat. Take a quarter turn towards the front of your mat. In tabletop position, shoulders over the wrists and hips over the knees. Spread your fingers wide. Inhale, cow pose, belly drops, tailbone lifts, collarbones wide. Exhale, navel in, chin towards the chest, round and curl your spine. Inhale, heart forward, belly drops. Exhale, cat pose, chin to the chest. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, gaze towards your navel. 2 more times, exaggerate the movement. Inhale. Exhale. Last round. Inhale to neutral. Ground down through your left hand. Inhale, reach right arm up towards the sky. Roll the shoulder back. Exhale, reach the right arm underneath the left. Thread the needle. Release your right ear, your right shoulder down onto the mat. And you can keep the left hand where it is. You may also reach your hand forward or wrap your arm around the back for a bind, grabbing for your thigh. Breathe into your shoulder and allow gravity to do the work. Plant your left palm down towards the floor. Inhale, reach right arm up towards the sky, roll the shoulder back. Exhale, release right hand down, ground down through the right hand. Inhale, sweep left arm up towards the sky, roll the shoulder back. Exhale, reach left arm underneath the right. Release the ear, the shoulder down onto the mat. And same thing here. You may reach the right hand forward, wrap the arm around the back, or keep the palm planted as is. Breathe into whatever you're feeling here. Plant the right palm down onto the mat. Inhale, sweep left arm up towards the sky, roll the shoulder back. Exhale, release left palm down to the floor. Walk your hands forward a couple inches, spread the fingers, tuck your toes under, press the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Press your chest towards your thighs. Relax the weight of your head and start to pedal out the legs here, bending one knee, straightening the other. Maybe wiggle the hips a little, shake the head yes and no. Reach your heels down towards the floor, lift your hips up towards the sky, roll your biceps forward. And put a little bend into your knees, shift your gaze forward between your hands, travel to the top of your mat. Forward fold, let your head hang heavy, and you can keep a generous bend in your knees here to start. Inhale, lift up halfway monkey pose, hands to the shins, heart reaches forward. Exhale, forward fold, relax your head down. Inhale, arms circle up and over the head. Exhale, palms together at heart center. Inhale, sweep arms up and over the head. Exhale, bend into your elbows, cactus arms. Spread your fingers. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and down the back. Firm up the legs. Inhale, arms reach up high. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from your hips, long spine as you go down. Inhale, lift up halfway, monkey pose, shoulders to the hips, heart reaches forward. Exhale, forward fold. Start to bend into your knees, sink your hips down low. Inhale, arms reach up, chair pose. Ground down through your heels, reach your toes forward, relax your shoulders down. Draw your navel in. Bring palms together to meet over the head in prayer pose. Exhale, twist to the right, left elbow outside of the right thigh. Roll the shoulder back. Pull the left hip back. Gaze where it feels comfortable. Good. Inhale, back to center. Arms reach high in prayer. Exhale, twist to the left. Right elbow outside of the left thigh. Pull the right hip back. Roll the left shoulder back. Inhale, arms reach up high in prayer. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fingertips down to the earth. Take a big step back with the right foot for a low lunge. Left knee over ankle, right knee lowers down to the floor. Squeeze inner thighs together. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, as you arrive, sink the hips down low. Roll the right hip forward, pull the left hip back. Relax shoulders. Draw navel in. Steady your gaze and soften your face. Release hands down towards the floor, framing the foot. Plant the right palm down, tuck the right toes under, sweep left arm up towards the sky, roll the left shoulder back, pull right shoulder away from the ear, maybe send your gaze up towards the ceiling. Reach through your fingertips, reach through the right heel. Turn your gaze down towards the floor. Release the left palm down. Step the left foot back, high plank, shoulders over the wrists, heels reach back, navel in towards the spine. Exhale, slowly lower yourself down, hug your elbows in. Untuck the toes, squeeze your legs together tight. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, lift your chest up. Reach your knuckles towards the heels. Squeeze the legs. Lift the inner thighs. Pull your heart forward. Exhale, gently lower down. Place hands under the shoulders, close the chest. Tuck the toes under. Inhale to tabletop or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Chest to the thighs. Relax the head. Reach the heels down, lift the hips up. Bend into the knees, shift your gaze forward between your hands, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift up halfway, monkey pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms circle up and over the head. Exhale, palms together at heart center. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bend into the elbows, cactus arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Ground down through your feet, firm up the legs. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, monkey pose. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, sink your hips down. Inhale, arms up, chair pose. Pull the hip creases back, reach the toes forward, relax the shoulders down. Bring palms together in prayer. Deep inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Left elbow outside the right thigh. Right shoulder rolls back, left hip rolls back. Good, gazing up or to the side wall. Inhale, arms come back to center. Reach up high. Exhale, twist to the left. Roll left shoulder back, press right hip back. Inhale, arms come back to center, palms touch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, monkey pose. Exhale, fingertips to the earth, big step back with the left foot, low lunge, right knee over ankle, left knee lowers. Zip up inner thighs, inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. Left hip forward, right hip back. Soft gaze. Notice the breath. Be still here. Release hands down to the floor to frame the foot. Left palm down, left toes tuck under. Inhale, right arm sweeps up towards the sky. Roll the right shoulder back. Pull left shoulder away from the ear. Reach the left heel back, crown of the head forward. Turn your gaze down towards the floor. Release your right hand down. Step the right foot back, high plank, shoulder over wrist. Inner thighs lift up, lift through your upper back. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly lower down. Untuck the toes, squeeze the legs tight. Arms behind the back, interlace the fingers. Inhale, lift your chest. Squeeze the legs. Inner thighs lift up. Tops of the feet gently press down. Exhale, slowly lower back down. Hands under the shoulders, close to the chest. Tuck the toes under. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips up, heels down, fingers spread. Shift your gaze forward, little bend into the knees, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms circle up and over the head. Exhale, palms together at heart center. Place your hands on your hips and take a big step back with your right foot, setting up for warrior one. So take a look at your feet here. Heels are in line, or the back foot is out about an inch, staggering the feet. The toes are pointed forward. The right hip rolls forward. Bend into the left knee so that your knee is over your ankle. Navel in towards the spine. Inhale, both arms reach up towards the sky. Relax your shoulders down. And press down through your right heel as you roll your right hip forward and pull the left hip back. Reach your arms out wide in opposite directions for an eagle arm bind. Right arm underneath the left, stack at the elbows, bring the palms together. And if this isn't available, grab for opposite shoulders. Reach up through the fingertips, gently squeeze your forearms, but don't forget about the legs. Keep pressing down into the feet. Roll the right hip forward, bend into the left knee. You can take this into a little back bend by reaching the fingertips up and sending the gaze up. Lift the heart up. Slowly make your way back towards center. Keep the arms as they are. Begin to tuck your right toes under and bend into the right knee, setting up for eagle pose. Ground down through the left foot. Reach right leg up and over the left. And you can always leave your right toes down on the floor, but make sure you're still squeezing your legs together. Sink the hips down low like chair pose. Lift your heart up. Press the left hip forward and the right hip back. Squeeze the forearms, reach the fingertips up, almost there. Good. Gently exit out, step the feet back together. Inhale, arms circle up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Relax your head down. Walk your fingers over towards the right, sway your hips to the left. Upper body is heavy. Now walk the fingers over to the left, sway your hips to the right. Walk fingers back to center. Inhale, lift up halfway, monkey pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms circle up and over the head. Exhale, palms together at heart center. Release your hands to your hips. Set up for the other side. Take a big step back with the left foot. Line up your heels or slightly stagger the feet by stepping the left foot out about an inch. Turn your toes forward towards the front of your mat and roll your left hip forward. Bend into the right knee. Inhale, both arms reach up towards the sky, front ribs to back ribs. Soften your gaze. Press down into the left heel as you roll the left hip forward, bend into the right knee. Reach arms out wide, left arm under the right, stack the elbows, bring palms together. Reach up through your fingertips, gently squeeze the forearms, and if you'd like to, little back bend by lifting the heart up and sending the gaze up. Take it to your own depth. Pressing down into the feet, lunging forward, bending into the right knee. Slowly make your way back to center, keeping the arms as they are. Tuck your left toes under. Little bend into the left knee, ground down through the right foot. Left leg sweeps up and over the right. Squeezing the legs, tighten again. If you need to, just release the left toes down to the floor, just next to the right. Squeeze the inner thighs. Lift the fingertips up. Relax the shoulders down. Sink the hips low. Good. Breathe there. Pull the left hip back, the right hip forward. Good. Gently untwist, step feet back together. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Allow your body to be heavy here, your upper body. Walk fingers to the right, sway hips to the left. No tension in the neck. Walk fingers over to the left, sway the hips to the right. Fingers come back to center. Inhale, lift up, halfway monkey pose. Exhale, fingertips down to the earth. Begin to step your feet back and lower down to your knees. Press your hips back towards your heels. Lift your spine up and shift your weight to one hip and extend your legs out in front. Make sure your block is close by, your feet towards the front edge of your mat. And slowly, mindfully begin to roll yourself down onto your back. Start to bend into your knees with your feet flat to the floor. Grab a hold of your block and press down into your feet to lift your hips up. Place your block on its lowest height so that the block is right underneath the hips. Release your arms by your sides with your palms facing up. Bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees open up wide. And at this time, you may close your eyes. Start to notice the effects of your practice. Begin to unwind, integrating all of that beautiful energy you've created. Releasing any gripping of the inner thighs. Take one more full breath. Place your hands to your outer thighs. Begin to guide your knees back in towards one another. Plant your feet back down onto the mat. Press down into your feet. Lift the hips. And set your block off to the side. Lower your hips back down to the earth. And hug your knees into your chest. Little rock side to side here. And start to slow it down. Release your feet back down. Rest your arms by your sides. Begin to extend your legs out long. Final Shavasana. Relaxing your whole body here. Back side of the body supported by the mat. Eyes closed. Palms face up. Enjoy.